Hello. And a very happy Saturday to you. Happy March as well. Happy March 1st. I hope you had a good February, and if you didn't, I hope March is better for you. Tonight we will be playing some Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Hooray for March, and for me. Wait a second. Me? Poof! Oh, it didn't. Poof! Hi! Why was I late? Hi, welcome to my stream. Hello. I'm Neve. It's so nice to have you here. We're gonna play Dark Souls right away. I don't even want to hold off. Mostly I don't want my internet to crash mid-stream, so we're just gonna go for it and hope that it holds up. If I cut off at any point, wait for 10 minutes, and if I'm not back, I'm done. That's my rule. If I go offline suddenly and it takes me 10 minutes, you don't have to come back. But if you want to keep waiting, I would also appreciate that in case I decide. There's a mysterious cog spinning on the couch. What the fuck is that? That must be from one of you. That's Beth. There's a mysterious cog spinning on the... That was such a good message to receive. I was like, what? And I look over and indeed there was. It's gone now. That was Beth. That was Beth's cog. I'm gonna have to resize, aren't I? Oh no! It's perfect. Huh. Welcome to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. I love this game. I'm very excited to show you some more. Oh, that reminds me. Chat, if you ask me a lore question, I will tell you. Not no matter what. Like I explained last time, this is the most philosophical of the 3 Dark Souls games, so I think it's important to take things in stride a lot of the time. A yes matter what. Exactly, Beth. Thank you. So last time we got all the way through here to Lost Bastille and did a whole bunch of stuff. We're not looking so hot. Let's hit that humanity, or human effigy real quick. Hi, I'm normal now. There's someone here. Castle Tooth. Oh, they look messed up, dog. Do you see that? I love Dark Souls character creator. I love to do that to that guy. Why didn't that hit him? Did you see me redirect that hit to the dog? That was pretty cool, huh? Okay, does anyone remember how many souls I dropped? Should I bother trying to go through the funny door? It's literally not worth it, is the funny part. I don't remember how many souls I dropped. It could have been a lot, for all I know. What's the chat vote? What do we think? Should Neve try to make the funny jump? Nah! That's all I need. One no is all I need. Sorry, Beth. Do the funny streamer. You all just want me to die, don't you? Dude, you can't even aim your fire blast? What are you doing? What a loser. Oh, oops. Wahahaha! I'm gonna eat my herbs now. My yummy herbs. Alright. We're gonna do this again. We open the door. It's quite a well-textured door for a 2014 game. far, so good. Did nobody else come in? Normally, like, 40 guys come running when you walk up. Oh. This guy looks a little confused by something on the wall. That good kush. My amber herbs. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, oh! Doesn't hurt as much as that guy hurts, though. Yeah! Taste my jump! We're not gonna fuck around. Loud explosion. Sorry, I can't do much about it. Oh yeah, we're gonna try to summon Pilgrim Belclair, and Felicia's gonna... Oh, she almost closed us into that room. I went live really fast, so I'm double checking right now to make sure I didn't forget anything. I think we're all good. I got my girls. Alright, do we need any buffs? Lightning might be good against knights, because they're made of metal. I'll equip the magic resin as well. Oh, I guess this is actually completely useless, because I have an enchanted sword. So, never mind. Felicia's gonna go chasing her. Remind me to pick up my souls in a second. My souls are right there. Come on, Belclair. If I walk into her, she'll get upset and move towards the edge. You thought you could buff infuse weapon? Can you? No. Oh, I'm out of spells. I eat more herb. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Oh, they already killed her. Moo, I think I know exactly what you're talking about, and we'll get to it. Okay, now that I'm down here, both of them are gonna start, going after me soon, probably. Fine, I'll switch to my normal soul arrow. This'll show them. Okay, 2 down. Felicia, no! We have to avenge her, Belclair. For Felicia. The good thing about Pilgrim Belclair is that even though she's a spellcaster, as you can see, she takes a lot of hits. Well, the fact that I know what you're talking about, I know this game. Dark Souls 2 is my favorite one of the 3. I might not know it quite as well as Dark Souls 3, though, because that is my most played of the 3. Yeah, we blasted her together! Yes! That's what I always do when I win. Stab him in the butt. So now this is one of my favorite rooms in the game now that we've won. Yay! Second try! First try of the night! I'll take it. Personally, that's just good. Anyways. Illusory wall ahead. They're not kidding. One of these, wasn't it? It might be the next room, even. First try! Ah, hush, that's a spell. Lucky for me, we're doing spells. get right here. And now we could go down and crawl all the way around, but we can make this jump. Hurrah for forest! Let's grab this. There is a bonfire back there, but we're gonna get that after we get all the illusory walls in this room. Of which there are many. Hear that noise? Oh boy, rusted coin. My favorite. How delicious. Not here. Apparently. Ah, the target shield. Great. Oh, we're doing wonderful. Am I misremembering? I could have sworn there was one more. Fatty? Visions of dwarf. Yeah, I'm a little too tall to go into this little enclosure. And if we're just gonna run through here, there's a guy that's gonna explode and try to kill us. See? But instead he only committed suicide. How tragic. The Ruined Sentinel has no corporeal form. It is only an empty soul that haunts the armor. Press left stick to crouch. Left stick on its own does nothing in Dark Souls. This is not Elden Ring, of course. But if we are running and we push left stick in, we will do a funny jump. Yay, my funny jump. Let's go back to Majula and level up a little. I'm glad that we beat Ruined Sentinels so fast. I was worried I was going to be stuck on them all night for stupid reasons. Oh, we still have 23 regular life gems. Yeah, we're going to stick around for a bit. Huh? I'm giving you up for dead. Huh, don't waste my time. Oh, Emerald Herald. I like that she changes poses depending on, like, just, I guess, randomly. Where this one, she's kicking some rocks. There's another one where she'll sit on this rock and she'll kick her feet. And if you pay too close of attention to that animation, you'll notice that she gets bigger when she stands up. That's because during development, Dark Souls 2 was cancelled originally. Dark Souls 2 was not going to come out, and then it was going to come out. So I think in 10 months or 11 months, it might have even been 9, they had to put together Dark Souls for the 3rd time. Because Dark Souls 1, and then they did Dark Souls 2 the first time. Anyways, something that was scrapped during development is that there was going to be more emphasis on, this is minor spoilers for the plot of Dark Souls 2, so mute me for the next 5-10 seconds if you don't want to hear this, I guess. I'll wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Originally, they were going to focus more on the time travel aspect, of which there is a little bit. There is a little bit of focus on the time travel aspect. And the Emerald Herald was going to be part of that questline, because she was going to matter more as well. She still matters quite a bit. She's the secondary main character and all that. But she was going to have an adult form and a child form. There's actually models for this that you can find in the game's files. I recommend looking up Young Emerald Herald. Crazy. It's crazy that they've just scrapped the entire concept.
Bearer of the curse seems less.
I do not have Estus Flask Shard. Get ye Flask. You cannot get ye Flask, and they won't tell you why you can't get ye Flask. Like Ocarina of Time? Pretty much, yeah. Oh, I wanted to check. my weapons, because last time we bought the winged spear. How do do I have to go into equipment to look at it? Okay. We need 11 strength and 18 dex. The 18 dex is more important because you can have a little bit less strength and still be able to use that weapon. So let's get our dex up. Let's get it to a nice even 20. I'll get my strength up one just so it doesn't like bother me about it, I guess. And I'll get my endurance up. No, I want to get my vitality up so I can carry more. There. Beth, do me a favor and tell me what the Ruined Sentinel Soul makes, would you? I don't think I want what it makes, but I want to know just in case. We do have a smooth and silky stone. The shine of this stone is no ordinary polish and can only be achieved over a long period. Some in this land are in search of such mystical stones. Even though it was harder to do platforming in this game, I still like that you can do platforming in this game. And I appreciate that Dark Souls 2, more than Dark Souls 1, had focus on like making the heavy homing solar. That's a pretty good one. Ooh, we might actually save the Ruined Sentinel Soul. Damn, that's brutal. Heavy homing soul arrow?
I knew.
Anyways. Dark Souls 2 is very special, and it's easily my favorite of the bunch for so many reasons. Not least of which is that spears are actually a viable weapon choice in this game. In every other Dark Souls. In every other Dark Souls. And I would even argue in Elden Ring, spears are just not quite as viable as other weapons. In Elden Ring, I'm gonna come back to that one right now. In Elden Ring, spears are more viable, especially if you're doing field battles quite a bit. But it's more than that, as many of you may know. As opposed to great spears, the great spears are fucked up. No, I mean in general. But anyways, we just got our first spear. It's the winged spear. I chose this one because it has a really good balance of defense, as in good range, as well as high attack, which is why I upgraded it. Elden Ring's Spear and Shield moveset is probably swag. I know that that game has the blocking and stabbing kind of move, which is always nice. Left required ahead, therefore be wary of right. Yeah, because as we walk down here, a guy is going to start. Shout out to Vike's War Spear. That's true. You saw me. I was doing the Chaos run. And I was doing a strength build. Otherwise, I would have immediately swapped over to Vike's War Spear as soon as we had found it. Like, spears aren't bad in Elden Ring, but compared to, like, Dark Souls 2, they're still just not as good. Dark Souls 2 has the best PvP in, like, the entire series. Are the gargoyles on me? What the fuck? That was weird. The screaming that you just heard was gargoyles, by the way. See, this one is a trick. You see how there's a stone on the edge of this well? They really want you to hit it. But if we hit it, a bunch of guys are going to come out. The thing is, we are going to fight those guys, so we are going to hit it. Perfect. I knew I would get the double stab. Boom. Ooh. Why? So many. Oh, I didn't realize this game lets you activate multiple bloodstains at once. Look at that. I can see how all of these people died. Bro didn't even make it in the door. Where's the duo? Where's the second one? Maybe that's what they meant? Because there were 2 guys in that room. 3 overall, though. So they kind of lied to me. I love that there's more breakable, like, things in this game than your average Dark Souls 2. Another thing... Or... your average Dark Souls 2? I meant your average Dark Souls game. Anyways... My other favorite thing about Dark Souls 2 is that the summons are so silly and fun with it. Turn around, there's the Pursuer. And then he said chases. Bro is always showing up at the worst time. You want to do the pickaxe build? Ugh. Good luck with that. Why am I facing the wrong way still? I'm gonna die. Whoa. It's okay, we're gonna teleport to McDuff's place and just go around the corner. It's right there. Singer's dress. Ooh, we're not gonna get to see that for quite a while. That's in the Shrine of Amana. And I'm gonna say that name, and a whole bunch of you people are just gonna immediately be getting, like, cold shivers. I can't wait to show off Shrine of Amana. Shrine of Amana is a contentious zone for any Dark Souls fan, as I'm sure many of you know. But I will talk about it now, in case you don't. Shrine of Amana is an area later in this game where there are enemies that shoot homing bullets at you, and there's a lot of them. And there's also big guys that kill you in like 2 hits, even if you've been upgrading your health a good amount. And it's generally considered the worst area in the game. And for many people, they would say it's the worst area in Dark Souls. And in at least a way, I'd probably agree. But I still think that it's really funny and it's beautiful as well, so it's okay. One of the worst. It is absolutely one of the worst areas. Like I just said, I'm not going to deny that it's bad. I think it is poorly designed, and I think that the rushing that this game went through really shows in Shrine of Amana. There's one other zone people call the worst in this game. We're not going to talk about the consecrated snowfield, okay? Can we turn around first? Oh, I got an Estus Slash Shard. Anyways, the snowfield is like the funniest area, so it gets a pass. What if there were giant reindeer attacking you always, forever? I hope that's the area you're talking about. Otherwise, I'm gonna look real stupid right now. Notice that Pursuer is not spawning this time. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I was right. I knew it was the snowfield. That place is fucked up. It's so funny, though. I am excited to show it off. Sure, destroy. That's facing out the door, as if we had come down the ladder. Which we didn't. Tried down and then left. Bro does not know his directions. Try eliminating one at a time and then be wary of boss? Oh, this is the way out of here. I love the Ivory King DLC. It's incredible. I absolutely love it. It's a mess. It's so good. I like all the DLCs, even even the bad one. The Iron King DLC is like poorly designed, but I like it anyways. When I say poorly designed, again, if you haven't played this game, I'll explain it. At the end of Dark Souls 2, there's 3 DLCs, and 2 of them are like incredible design, amazing stuff. They give you an extra dragon fight. It's a really cool one. There's a creepy lady and stuff. It's good. It's good. And then the other one, it's about like a frozen land that is over top of the flame of chaos that the Witch of Izalith in Dark Souls 1 created. Anyways, the third one is very funny, and it is called the Old Iron King's DLC. And you go to this giant temple, and throughout it, you run into these guys who basically have fields. By secret funny method of opening the Shrine of Winter, do you mean the funny jump that you do to get past the wall? Or do you mean collecting 1 million souls? Because these are both funny to me. Ow, it's fine, I can tank it. The 1 million soul memory method. So 1 million souls is funny as fuck on its own. When you do New Game Plus, first of all, oh my god, I'm talking so much about this game. I love this game. Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, is the only Dark Souls that has significant changes when you go to New Game Plus. Bosses are different. The Shrine of Winter, which is an area you have to go through, cannot be opened by getting the 4 boss souls anymore. Instead, what you have to do is that you have to have 1 million souls. In New Game Plus, you have to do the 1 million soul method. You're not allowed to open it with the boss souls. Archdrake robes. No! There's gonna be funny ninja guys in here. I see one up on the roof there. Do you see him? I want your helmet. Please drop your helmet. It's all I ever wanted. Old Iron King might be a bit funny, but it gets a pass because of the big boss. Old Iron King is funny because... Okay, I forgot what I was talking about. Let me get back to it. So, in the Old Iron King DLC, there are these, effigies. That's what they're called. And they emit a healing aura that heals all enemies in their area to full health almost instantly. Like, just like that. So, you can get these, smelter wedges that you use to turn them off, basically. Now, this would be a fine mechanic on its own. That makes perfect sense. However, before the final boss of the official final boss of the DLC, we're talking about Fume Knight here. They give you 2 of them, no, 3 of them outside. No, it is 2. 2 of them right outside his arena. And let's say you'd just been casually going through this area for the first time. You don't know anything about this game, maybe, whatever. It's your first time, whatever. Awesome pose. And you get down there and you realize if you've been using every smelter wedge so far, because obviously you want to turn off any chance that the enemy has to heal, you'll find that you're missing one. You're 1 short. The final smelter wedge is behind the Fume Knight. You have to beat him to get it. It's insane. So if you get there and you have used up all but one of your smelter wedges, you can only block off one of his healing things. So anytime the final boss goes to hit one side of his room, because the healing aura is enormous. That was close. We don't want to attack these guys. I don't even have a branch for this guy yet. Oops. Anytime that he goes to that half of the room, he gets healed to full health. And if you don't know this, Fume Knight is widely considered a bad boss. It's a shit boss fight. He hits too hard. He hits too fast. There's so many reasons people just do not like Fume Knight. Oh, also, he gives you, like, the strongest sword in the game if you do beat him. Ow. Ow. You want to go, big boy? No, that's what I thought. Back it up. Yeah, we won't have any trouble. He goes his way and I go mine. Simple as that. Welcome to Sinner's Rise. There's a bonfire up here. That's what they tell me. The Fume Knight is the main last boss of the DLC. The real last boss of the DLC... Okay. There are 2 secret bosses hidden in a dream zone in the DLC. The first one is the Blue Smelter Demon. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I have never once beaten either Blue Smelter Demon or the other boss in the DLC area there, Sir Alon. Sir Alon is hands down the coolest fight in Dark Souls 2. It is insane how, like, fast he is. It's so crazy how, like, smart his AI is. Beth said greatsword is near. Is that it over there? I'm not using greatswords this time, so it's useless to me, but I'll get it to sell. But yeah, oh god, Blue Smelter Demon. People remember Blue Smelter Demon, and they're like, oh, that's scary. Because it is. It is scary, and you should be scared. Blue Smelter Demon isn't hard, it's just that he has a single attack that hits 3 times in the entire room's, like, area. So it's impossible to dodge it. Like, physically impossible to dodge it. Lol. Now, Sir Alon is an actually hard, challenging boss. It is well designed. He's just fun to fight, too. Oh, I just remembered. I really want to go back to the bonfire and get my torch. Blue Smelter Run Back is the stuff of nightmares. There's so many shit enemies in between you and the Blue Smelter Demon. It's true. Oh, I love this game. I really do. I really, really do. How's my frame rate? It looks like it's dropping a little on my end. So I hope it's pretty good for you so far. Sniff, sniff. I'm a little stuffed up today, I guess. Mostly consistent. I'll take it. Like I said earlier, my internet's been kind of just patchy today. Here she is. This is the very first time we have to summon Lucatiel for this fight. This is an easy fight for her to be alive through. So we really want to summon her for this one. Like I said, you can summon Lucatiel for 4 bosses. And she has to live through 3 of those fights to progress her storyline all the way. Don't dodge. Don't dodge. It'll put your torch out. It's okay. Lucatiel will be fine. She can take some hits. I've dodged. I got panicked when I saw this guy and I didn't want to take damage. Okay, let's help Lucatiel then, since we're here. This guy is actually a fight that we're going to have to do as a boss later. Anyways, if Lucatiel dies at any point, which she may, it's not impossible. But yeah, if she dies, I'm going to Alt F4 and we're going to like just reload and hope that she's not dead still. Because Lucatiel needs to live for us to progress her storyline. And quite frankly, we really want to progress Lucatiel's storyline for a number of reasons. You don't have to fight the normal boss or fight the normal enemy before the boss. We just came here in that order. The fastest way to get through this game, I explained this when I was first starting this. The fastest way to get through Dark Souls 2, you would go straight through Tower of Hade, which would lead you straight to the No Man's Wharf. And then you take the boat here to Lost Bastille. So you could fight the sentry first. Perfect! I'm so good at it! I think we were just the slightest bit off, but it's hard to tell because we were facing opposite directions. You really want to make sure you have your torch for this part. If you'd been overusing it by this point, first of all, no one would, like, blame you. Pardon me, Lucatiel, please. What's good, loot? Let's go. Does the normal version still have the grab, the sentry? Maybe? This part's scary because they can walk into the water and kill themselves, but we really want them both for this fight. This is another way to make this boss fight easier. If you don't light these two torches, then the boss will have an advantage of sight over you. Because you won't be able to see her. That's right, we're fighting a girl. I hope you like girls, because we're gonna fight one. Pardon me, Luke. Thank you. What a polite young man. Alright, everyone is still alive. Lucatiel is going to live. We don't need the torch anymore. Oh, but you know what we can use? I just realized now that we have the spear. I like girls. You and me both. Let's go. Awesome bug moment. This is the lost sinner. Hence, Sinner's Rise. It's her rise. This is one of the Lord Soul holders, actually. And easily the easiest of the 3 or 4 that we have to fight. Let's go. Big damage from my magic spear. She's trying to look at me so bad, but I'm just like circle strafing. Doing good, doing good. Lucatiel's only at half health. Can't really hear it, but she does have a good music. You should look up the soundtrack for this game. It's really good. Yeah! Lucatiel, where did you see how fast she started running? I love how loud the noise is. Oh god, it's everywhere. Why are there so many sound effects playing? I don't remember it being that loud. First try. That's not really that impressive. That's kind of an easy fight. Sorry for the gigantic sound effects, chat. That was crazy. Fragrant Branch of Yore. And here is our first primal bonfire. These are bonfires you can't teleport to, but you can teleport out from. A primal bonfire was rekindled. As you can see, there's notes around the walls. Chest ahead. Really? They're lying. Front! Yeah, they're right. That is the front, because we came in from that, which is the back. And this will teleport you straight to to Majula. Oh, I want that. I want that Royal Soldier's Ring bad.
I knew you.
Oh yeah, we found a bone staff. Staff crafted with animal bones. A catalyst for sorceries and hexes. Properly trained sorcerers receive their first staff from their master after reaching a certain level of accomplishment. Those without proper training must devise something of their own making. I think that's kind of a cool little lore thing right there, you know. This game still has leveling up your armor as well, much like Dark Souls 1.
I'll be around.
I'll be around if you make it back. That's what he says. You know, we should get more vitality. That's what we should be leveling next, so that I can wear better armor.
You have acquired the soul of an old one. That is more than
Oh
most
shit!
can say.
Bro's using the fucking bell hammer. Crazy tool. I'm a big fan of Spite. I think we made her look pretty cool. That's her name, Spite. That's great. I got all of my main 3 stats up to 10. Bellhammer. Bellhammer's good, right? Yummy Bellhammer. I'm just gonna look up what this one gives me. It's faster than asking Beth to It's faster than asking Beth to do it. Okay. Lost Sinner's Sword. That's like... It's an ultra great sword, so right away that's just nixed from my build. This is not a strength build.
Bearer of seeks.
Yeah. Seek lust, am I right, chat? Oh, wonderful. ADP is a unique stat to this game only for adaptability. This affects your resistances, your agility, and your poise. You want a lot of agility and poise. Put one there and we get an extra spell slot. Yeah, I like these. I like these numbers. Sure, that'll do. Thanks, ma'am. Alright, let's take a look at our acquired armors now. I forgot we got an Archdrake robe. It's kind of too big for my taste, but it is funny. We do have the Royal, or the Drangleic mail, which comes with a cape, is very stylish. Here's the Elite Knight helm to match. matching pants. And finally some better gauntlets. Oh, now we're cooking. Look at this build, chat. Now we've got some good armor. Oh, we're moving up in the world, I tells ya. Chat, I have bad news. Our friend Malin is gonna be a little bit different now. Oh, not yet! Not yet. Okay, he's still sitting in the good spot. When he moves over here, he'll be sitting on this little chest thing. When he moves over to that, that's when he becomes bad. We're not gonna be happy about that one. I never came up here at the beginning of the game? What's wrong with me? Oh, my double jump! That's really hard to do. I'm gonna spend the last 3,600 of my souls. You can't see it because it's right behind my funny head. But I'm gonna spend my 3,625 souls on some more life gems.
Thanks.
Now, we've actually ended that area. Well, pretty much. The Sinner's Rise is dead at this point to us. Lost Bastille still has a few secrets. We'll go back there for a few things. The forest we'll be coming back to later for quite a few things. This place we'll also be coming back to, and of course, Majula is our home. Let's go unlock some stuff. Let's get some stuff done, right? Let's get some stuff done. I want to meet some characters. I want to introduce you to one of my favorite NPCs. And based on the direction I'm heading right now, you might think I'm talking about Benhart of Jugo, who is wonderful. I love him. Very stupid, naive man. But also a heart of gold, and he will defend you with his last breath, you know? However, no, we're talking about the other NPC directly next to him. Who is currently... Oh, wow, that's a lot of bloodstains. Most people see this guy's sword and they're like, huh? Already? I'm sure if I kill him, they'll give me that, right? And then he's really tough.
You see, by this god awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now.
Pickle now.
See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen around these parts. Hey, you don't think...
Not all Scottish people are from Shrek! Beth, if you say generalizations like that again, I'll kill you. Have you forgotten the noble Limmy?
See that statue? Hey.
My god. They don't even know Limmy anymore. I'm just gonna kill these guys before they get TOS on me. Don't worry about it. Sorry, Shrek 5 was just teasered. That's true. Shout out to my boy Shrek. This must be the statue he was talking about. Here, take my branch. Whoa! Why are they balls? Leave it alone, man. Stop. Come on. This is Rosa Beth. Beth! Rosa Beth. We'll come talk to her in just a second. Let's go talk to that guy again. Is that the real deal? Well, chat, let's take a look. I'm sure some of you who have played a Souls game before, an Armored Core game, Kingsfield, if you will, Lunacid. Where is it? Am I blind? Didn't I pick up the binoculars? Am I stupid? Oh my god, they count as a weapon in this game! I completely forgot. If you saw this sword for the first time, you would be forgiven if you thought this was the Moonlight Greatsword. But as we will soon learn, very soon, this is not the Moonlight Greatsword. It is an easy, cheap replica. Okay, let's go talk to Rosabeth now. Oh, I need to talk to him to progress his storyline. I completely forgot.
What? Clearing the way was you doing, was it? Didn't think it sounds, no. It was a pleasant surprise.
He thinks I'm weak because he's really full of his sword.
Name's Ben Hart.
Ben Hart.
Thanks to you.
Ben
I
Hart.
presume, Madge, if we share the same path, I'm sure that we are going to meet again.
We
I'll
sure
repay
will.
my debt to you in battle. I swear it. By my sword. The road ahead's going to be long, but I'm here to help.
He's awesome. We love Ben Hart in this house.
It's a true man who honours his debts, and I'll see mine paid.
The trend of false moonlights. Yup, this game came out and then Bloodborne came out. 2 false moonlights in a row. That said, the real Moonlight Greatsword is in both of these games. Both Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne. They did it in 3 as well, didn't they? No. No, the Moonlight Greatsword just doesn't show up till later when you fight Osiris. She was just made of stone.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been petrified. Hard. Give me a moment, please.
Okay. 1.
I'm fine. I think.
The description implies it's not the real Moonlight Greatsword. Well, chat, now we have to do some lore checking, because that is something I'm not sure
My
of.
name is Rosabeth.
Beth, shut up, you're
Thank
spoiling
you
the
so
mechanic.
much for rescuing me. Oh, you're that traveler.
We could have seen her later and
I
done
still
that.
haven't thanked you. Well, I'm quite a hand at pyromancy, so perhaps.
I'm sad to say, pyromancy has never been worse than it is in this game. Pyromancy is not a viable build 99% of the time. There's not enough pyromancy spells for it to be worthwhile. They don't get strong enough. Look at me, my clothes are in tatters. Do you have any clothing?
Anything at all.
Very unique question to ask in Dark Souls. Give equipment. That's right. You can dress her up however you want. Let's give her one of my hollow infantry helms. I'll give her the archdrake robes. Maybe not. I'll give her my black hollow mage robe. I really like that you can dress her up. I think it's really cute. Falconer gloves because I can just buy more later. And the Falconer boots because I can just buy more later. I know. You can buy some defense rings from her, which are quite nice. You can buy fire seeds, which will make your pyromancy flame stronger. And these are the 6 pyromancies she starts with.
I have my very own teacher. His name is Carillion of the Fold.
We're gonna meet him soon.
Famed sorcerer in Malfia, our hometown. I was fascinated by sorcery. And so, well, he's so unique, you see? When he set out for Drangleic...
no. I can understand why you thought that about the... So Osiris, you cut off his tail to get the Moonlight Greatsword. It says in its description, legendary dragon weapon associated with Seath the Pale Drake. You know, Seath the Scaleless from the first game. Osiris, the consumed king, was infatuated with the search for moonlight, but in the end, it never revealed itself to him. So I can see why you would think that it's not the Moonlight Greatsword. It's that he couldn't find it. It's the same thing. It doesn't imply at any point that it's not the Moonlight Greatsword. He doesn't use the Moonlight Greatsword. It's his tail weapon.
Thank you. After I did... but perhaps...
Manjula is my best choice. So now we're going to back up. A bunch of guys are going to come out and try to kill me. The door behind us locked when I pulled that, by the way. Oh, and yeah, the first basilisk of the game shows up during this part, just to fuck with you. That was good. That is genuinely a difficult fight. There's another weird thing about the DS3 Moonlight Greatsword. Oh, I see what you're saying. Older versions of the Moonlight Greatsword did no physical damage and were entirely transparent, implying this version may be fallen in some sense. That's just on the wiki, though. That is complete theorizing. That is not, there's no source for that at all. So that might just plain old not be true. But it would be, that is an interesting point still, that it's not like see-through and it does physical damage now. As if Moonlight has descended to Earth. When you go to Irithyll, there's a whole bunch of stuff about the moon. I'll get to Dark Souls 3 second. That'll be the next Dark Souls that we play after 2. Which is quite a ways away. Dark Souls 2 is very long. Pardon me while I put some lip balm on. Oh, this is another one of her little poses. She's resting on her arm. This is not the kicky legs pose. Though she does kick a little bit. Oh, that's the Black Witch hat of Zuli. And they were wearing the Alva armor. If you know anything about Dark Souls lore, you know that that's fun. Bro has a funny-ass hat. Oh, look at this guy. A fake Moonlight would also fit with the idea of DS3's, like, core theme. Yeah, of, like, Majesty Fallen. Absolutely. I agree with you, and I think it's a cool theory for sure. But that's just a theory. Whee! How long have I been going? An hour? We've got a little bit longer to go. We're gonna run to a new area called the Tower of Hade. I'm not going to be doing the secret boss there, just to be clear. I don't want to fight the dragon right now. I don't have patience for that. Sorry, we'll get to it. But not right now. Also, I have no desire to join the Blue Sentinels, so I don't really need to go through that fight. You know, it'll be fun to show it off. But there is a special face from Dark Souls 1 that returns in that area. So I am excited to get to it eventually. The first time I ever came into this sewer, I couldn't figure out how to progress. I didn't see that they wanted me to pull a little, like, just a little pulley like that. Hold on. That should help. Frame rate dropping rapidly. Welcome to Hade's Tower of Flame. Up there is the Church of the Blue Sentinels, but we are headed that way. To that place over there. You can actually see the guy that we're going to fight standing in there waiting for us. That's the Dragon Rider. Here's a new type of enemy. They're big. I actually really like this area. I think it's cool. It's pretty, mostly. People farm here for a long time because the enemies here drop pretty good souls, especially if you have, like, the rings for it. Which reminds me, I should check my rings. You cannot equip both of them at the same time. What a darn shame. There, we do a little more, hold on. No, it does give us 20 more health. For some reason, every DS2 playthrough I've ever seen always goes through this area really early. I was saying this earlier, actually. If you go to this area first, you can speedrun the game faster. Because for the Forest of Giants, you have to beat 2 bosses into different areas to get here. Or no, to get to the Lost Bastille. Because you need to beat the Lost Giant, or the Last Giant first, and then you need to beat the Pursuer. And the Pursuer can be a very difficult fight. So can the Lost Giant if you don't know what you're doing, I guess. These guys are really slow, so if you just, like, watch their attacks, you should be able to figure it out. There's a dragon in this area. This game has a lot of dragons for a Dark Souls game, but not as many as Dark Souls 3. This area being a glitch demonstration. So beating that guy will open this. Now, before I do this, I want to point out, that's the boss arena right there, that little ring. And when we pull this lever next to us, it is going to pull up an extra zone around that ring to make it easier for us to move around in. However, it is pretty easy to get the boss to go off the edge if you don't pull the lever. Now, I'm not that kind of person. I'm sorry to tell you this if that's what you were looking forward to with this area. I just don't want to do that. Oops. But yeah, you can see it pulls up a whole little, like, extra, like, platforming area for us to use, which is nice. Another thing I really appreciate about this game is that enemies don't all attack you at once. When I walk into this room, only this guy in the middle is going to attack me, and the two on the outside, who know I'm here because you see they put their shields up. It's an honor thing. What? What? Fine, you're dead. And then after you kill this guy is when they will attack you. Oops. I may die. Woo! I had to turn the camera around because I got scared of falling off. Woo! Good dodge, good dodge. Ooh, can I have their chest piece? Oh. Another area that people complain about a lot for a stupid reason on their part, not the game's part, is later on when we get to a place called the Dragon Eyrie. And the Dragon Eyrie is an area with a bunch of knights, kind of like these guys, who will attack you. And there's also another type of smaller knight, our size, who are wearing gold armor, and they will bow to you as you enter the area, which is supposed to imply to you that they respect you and they do not want to fight you immediately. What I see people do every single time they get to that area, they will run past the enemy that you're supposed to fight, the big knight, who approaches you, and the other guys all bow to you, which to me, as like a longtime video game player, automatically implies that they don't want to fight me, so I'm not going to fight them. But you'll see gamers run through that area to get to the very end of it, and all of the dragon knights, like the little guys that are my size, will run after you when you ignore the fights. They don't want to fight you. But they will because they're there to test you. And I think that's really cool. Oh, this guy. One of these guys is a little bit tough. They're a little janky. Let's hope that they don't jank on me. Also hard to stagger more than anything. Youch! What? They're a little janky. Let's hope they don't jank on me. That's what I said. And I said it on purpose. And that's me. Don't jank me, bro. Funny little item. Here, I'll take a peek up here so you can see, like, the kind of thing we would have to deal with if we chose to go this way. I just don't want to fucking do that. Try poison. Up there you can see it, kind of. I would really like one of these guys' spears, in theory. Jesus Christ, that damage. Oh, he woke up. Check it out, chat. There's a dragon. That's a red dragon. He's looking over here at me because he's very upset that I woke him up. Come on. Anyways, we're not going to do that right now because it's just kind of annoying. I don't have any reliable poison things right now. It's just not worth it to me in my current build. Oh, check out these beautiful stained glass windows. Lovely. I felt like there was a guy that was going to follow me here, but I guess not. Woo! Those guys do hurt if they hit you a lot. Here's another recurring summon, Masterless Glencore. This guy's awesome because he will heal you. He knows healing spells and he's not afraid to use them. It's awesome. I think he'll also give us a little wave, maybe? Oh no, he's gonna try to kill this guy, who's just kind of chilling. Let's help him. Ring of Binding. Of Isaac? Oh, he didn't fall. That's so wonderful. Ring of Binding. Like for trans masks? Limits HP reduction when hollow. So this makes it so that if you die a lot, this will make it so you don't lose quite as much health. Ooh, oops. I wanted to read the description. Alas, this ring will not make you human. What is lost is not easily retrieved. Anyways, there's a dragon here, and in the boss room, we are going to fight Dragon Rider. Another recurring boss in this game. Get some big boy representation. Check out our chubby Dragon Rider King. He's quite awesome. The little belly on his armor makes all the difference. Glencore! Tummy enjoyers rise up, absolutely. But also respect the tummy. I did it! Praise the sun! Oh my god, this bitch. This girl is so funny. We really don't need the Dragon Rider soul. And even if we did, we're gonna get like 2 more later on.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia.
This girl is so funny.
To spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend that.
If we didn't have 10 faith, she would turn us away. But the cost of it, oh, money matters a lot to her. Anyways, I'll be learning some of these eventually, but not yet.
I'd heard awful
I'm just gonna skip through her text. She's just gonna...
Do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracle? My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world, and
The
such
world.
is my... Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well... I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could gull the...
help the gullible.
I expect without...
Okay, so she'll leave to Majula soon.
No need,
The gods frown upon such soul scrimpers. Certified missionary moment. Yeah. Like a dream. It is beautiful. I love the colors in this game. I really love the lighting. Look how, like, my armor shines. Look at the helmet. Go through my hand. Look at this. Isn't it just gorgeous? Don't worry, there's nothing up there. But there is something down here. A monastery charm. I think it's actually the first one we got. Yeah. Many such charms were blessed in reconstructed ancient ceremonies carried out in the monastery of Lindelt, now known as the New Home of Miracles. Though it may lack the power of an original, in circumstances dire enough, an imitation can be quite enough. These are really good because they'll cure your poison and restore, like, a ton of HP. So they're good, like, last-ditch heals. Giant ahead. Yeah, they're not kidding. Dude, bro with the ultra great sword. Lol. Oh, another amber herb. Can never have too many. This area is important. Make sure you look around a little and, you know. Try left arm butthole. Awesome. Dash ahead. Hold on. We can jump over it is what they're saying. Yeah! Tough enemy ahead. Quite something ahead, but are you ready? I showed you what we do with these guys last time, right? Oh, I didn't even realize. We got the Blossom Kite shield. Ooh, I gotta change up my armor just a bit. There, perfect. I can't even use it? How much fucking strength does it require? 12? Okay, fine. I'll use the target shield. Oh, it has the big parry. You are garbage. You are useless, weak, nothing to me. Pathetic. That guy was blocking a chest. You might be wondering what's up with those knights. Those are knights of Vendrick. Those are the chosen royal guard of Vendrick. So the shield doesn't even put me over my weight. Oh, that's crazy. How much do those fucking gauntlets weigh? Damn! What the hell? There's guys in the water. Why did the elevator give you a dead rise? I was actually thinking, did the camera change or am I crazy? It's because we were going down while the camera was trying to float up. Really that simple. monster. Bonfire ahead. I know. There better be after all that, right? Now, we could do that area, the No Man's Wharf, but it's not necessary, necessarily. But I'll think about it. Oh, yes, I will. Oh, we got another unique, item. They brought this one back in Dark Souls 3. No Man's Wharf blows? What are you talking about? It's fun! You just don't like being followed by the guy with the torch because you forgot to kill him. Charred Ashen Bones. Pass them into the Farfire in Majula to increase the HP restored with each use of your flask. This was awesome. I love this one. In Dark Souls 1, if you didn't play that game or if you just don't know, to make your Estus Flask heal more, you had to find unique items called Firekeeper Souls, and the best way to get these was by killing all but one of the Firekeepers to make sure you're healing enough. And you don't want to do that because that sucks. Plus, all the Firekeepers are cute girls. What is wrong with you that you want to hurt girls? Oh, anyways. There she is. That's Rosabeth. She's wearing the outfit we picked out for her. We have... Hold on, we can have matching helmets. Yay!
Oh, there you are. I'm here in Majula thanks entirely to you. You even were kind enough to clothe me. Thank you. The only thing I...
You don't think that argument holds water? Well, whatever.
It was a perilous trek across the mountains. Wait.
When you walk away from people in this game, they have a unique reaction. Except for the Emerald Herald, who loves you no matter what. What do I need to do here? I'm blanking for a moment, pardon me. Oh, I need one more still. Drat. Oh, that's alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't waste my time. Perfect. Perfect seek lust. Okay, fine. I want everything to be at an even number because I have brain problems. Chat, do you think we should keep going or take a break? We could go do some No Man's Wharf, or I can take a break right now. We've been going for about an hour and a half, so I don't mind going a little bit longer. And No Man's Wharf could fuck me up badly. It's possible. Beth loves even numbers. I keep forgetting I gotta burn that Sublime Bone Dust. This is another unique usage of this burn mechanic. Start the wharf. Talk to Jerma? Do you mean Lucatiel? As you can see, No Man's Wharf actually appeared before the areas that we just finished. Jerma talking moment. Oh, if I can get Jerma on stream someday, I'll have made it more than enough. Oh, right. Get it twisted. That's the wrong guy. From Jerma. Jerma said that. Never mind. Moo said it. Jerma said it, so it has to be true. Autism. That's funny that they don't block that. It's fine. I really recommend taking the torch with you through a lot of these areas. First of all, just because it's cute. it's fun to need a torch in a dark area. I think if you play games on the recommended brightness settings, most of the time they might not be, like, worthwhile. But I think with most Soulsborne games, especially this one and Bloodborne, you really need to play with the recommended brightness and remember that you can use a torch because it's awesome. Bloodborne with, like, actually using the torch is such a good time. Oh my god. And, like, it just looks so much better when you play with the recommended brightness. Sadly, if you play your games in a sunlit room, as you may do if you are playing a console game, such as Bloodborne, you may have trouble. Lol, bye. Into the brine with you. That's what I would be saying to him if this were, Dragon's Dogma. Another series I would love to cover someday. Now, I don't own Dragon's Dogma on PC, so I'd have to get that one first. And I know Dragon's Dogma 2 is just, like, completely out of my question right now. My computer can barely run it, and it cannot stream that game. I've tested it. Did you see the way I lined them all up like that? Oh, he's healing me! He has the bell chime, which is my favorite chime in the whole game. Oh, he's running after an enemy. Anyways, if I can get Dragon's Dogma, I will stream that for you. And I would really like to get Dragon's Dogma. Tax write-off PC upgrade when? When I have like 500 followers. I think I need to get to average... Oh, we need to kill this guy before it's too late. That guy just appeared. I'm sure nobody but me saw that. That guy just appeared out of nowhere. Not the guy that was in here, the Varangian. Fun fact, Varangians? Real type of person. That's just a real type of Viking. Look it up. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not your mom. Wink. I don't know what that wink was supposed to mean there. I'm sorry. Bradley, are we being followed? Oh, another thing you'll notice about this game, with the summons, Bradley is actually getting duller as time goes on. That's to indicate that his time is running out.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you?
I'm so sniffy. But yeah, once I get Dragon's Dogma on PC, then I will stream it for you someday. It goes on sale all the time. I'll just get it when it's on, like, super big sale or something.
But not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation?
That's a good question, and we should keep that one in mind.
Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for humoring me the other day. This is for you.
For me? Oh, thank you so much!
Of course.
I want to point out the irony of this right now. She doesn't know what this is. She just gave us a human effigy. Lucatiel's story culminates with her telling us that she has been hollowing the whole time. The whole game. She is, like, slowly becoming crazy and forgetting who she is and everything like that. She gives you multiple human effigies and declares that she doesn't know what they are. Let's take a look. Reverses hollowing. A warm, soft, shadow-like effigy. Peer closely at an effigy and one begins to perceive a human form. But whose form it takes depends on the person looking. It's really sad that Lucatiel's story is ultimately a tragedy. She's not allowed to live. There's no good ending for Lucatiel. I'm sorry to tell you this. And it's crazy because it's an ironic tragedy. She held the very thing in her hand that could have fixed her. But she just didn't know. Isn't that sad? I think it's really good writing. I'm a big, big fan of the writing there. Oh, we're gonna run into a new type of enemy soon. One that hates the Dar. Help me, Bradley. Help me. Task complete. Bradley has returned to his world. Goodbye, Bradley. I got the Varangian pants. We're also going to run into another NPC soon. You find it kind of funny? I mean, irony is, like, inherently funny. So, yeah, I completely get that. These are dark lurkers or something. No, that's a boss later. That's a secret. That's the super boss of this game. We'll get to it. This one's funny. I'm just gonna touch that door. I think that's all I need to do. Maybe if I hit the door. I need to open it because I'm holding a torch. Check this out. I love that you are quoting Devil's Advocate, a movie that, like, I feel like almost no one but me saw. I'm so happy to hear you say that. Yeah, it is just like that. Not the greatest movie or anything, but a very fun one. Bleeding more? Yahoo! I think about that movie a lot. Not because it's good, just because I think about it a lot. Heavy boots. My heavy boots? Especially if you like scenery chewers. These arm stretchy guys scared you? That's kind of funny, Beth. You gotta admit that's kind of funny. Germ? Oh, yeah. There's the great sword. That's what Beth was thinking of. Oh! That was a close one. I almost got poisoned. You were still a child when this game arrived. You're young. You're like a baby. In the eyes of God, you are like a baby. And I am God right now. My friend who is a baby. I hate when people see, like, an area like this that is, like, sculpted and, like, I don't know, it adds some scenery. And they're like, pointless. This is useless. And it's like, yeah, so is, like, half of the areas you run into in real life, man. In the eyes of God, we are all baby. We want to pull this. This will bring that big ship that's over there in. We're calling it in from the shore. Or we're calling it to shore, I suppose. Meaning is found in the beholder's heart. Damn, ain't that the truth? Beth speaking the realism. This one's way weaker than the other one that we fought. I do love Al Pacino, and I do love his rant in that movie. Say what you will about Devil's Advocate in either direction, it is like a good job on Al Pacino's part. Not that that's that rare for Al Pacino, I guess. But still. I really want these guys to drop their hat. It's my favorite hat in the entire game. And once we get it, I'm never going to take it off. Well, maybe. These are poison urns, so we're going to stab them from a distance and then wait a second. And then I'm going to roll through. Damn! So when you're poisoned, I might die. I really wanted to close the door on them. Thank you for pointing out that I closed the door. That guy's drinking an Estus flask. I lost my torch. I have to go back for it. I've abandoned my boy. Oh, thank God we have a repair powder. We're gonna just pop that real quick before my spear breaks. I don't want to have to go and repair it. What the hell? What? Hey chat, you remember the first stream I did where I said I knew this game like the back of my hand? I did not know that this room was here. I have not once seen this room that you knock down a fucking wall to get to. Royal Soldier's Ring. I feel so fucking dumb right now. I swear I have never seen that item before. I've seen it in loading screens. I pointed it out earlier on a loading screen. Is this where he'll be? No way. Ah. What? What? No, I definitely knew about this one. I recognize this room. I don't remember that breakable wall. There's a fucking secret wall you can break down in this game? There he is. The big man is back. This is Gavlan.
Gavlan will, Gavlan deal.
That's fucking right, baby.
Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want. With Gavlan.
Now, Gavlan is a really unique NPC. He is the only NPC in the game you can sell to. You can sell him items. So anytime you get a double, and believe me, you will probably get a lot of doubles in this game, you go and sell them. Gavlan is badass, says Beth. You're fucking right. And you should say it. And everyone should say it. Because Gavlan wheels and Gavlan deals. You feel me? We can sell the younger covetous serpent, silver serpent ring, because we're never ever going to use it. You don't want to sell your soul items, as you can see, because they do not sell for the full price. I'm never going to use these orbs, though, and I always sell them for some easy cash. And you want to sell a whole bunch of stuff to Gavlan the first 2 times that you meet him, and then at the 3rd place, he'll give you a special item. I don't know if you actually have to do all that. Gavlan is badass, everyone says. Thank you all for agreeing. He sells really useful items like poison moss, which heals poison. We're going to buy 5 of those. He also sells poison other things. He also sells the Ring of Giants, which increases poise. The beloved ring of the gallant shieldless Lothian. As opposed to, you know, my friend that,
Many
anyways. first I want to do this. Yes. An iconic combo of heavy armor and a massive tankard. Yeah, exactly my point. Because I was holding that torch, that really hurt. Because he threw an oil pot at me. What? I didn't think they would kill me. Take a closer look, chat. These guys are all fucked up. I'm frustrated that I died to that. After all that, I didn't even open the real shortcut. Anyways, we're gonna take a break now. I think I want to add Gavlan to the couch. If I can find like a good 3D model or like a PNG of him or something, I would love to do that. That Skrank gang was still a threat. Yup. Never ignore a gang of enemies in Dark Souls 2 because they will beat the shit out of you. Anyways, thanks for coming out tonight, chat. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all very soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Definitely the day after tomorrow, because that's Mother Monday. But maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you had a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye.